Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term. Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 24th of February. The session will be really important, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First we are talking that Rao Indrajit Singh, who is our Minister of State for Minister of Statistics and Program Implementation, that is MOSPI, they has recently released the revised guidelines on MPLADS for 2023. What is this MPLADS? It is your Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme. So recently, who has released this revised guidelines on Members of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme? It will be your Rao Indrajit Singh. Also remember, Rao Indrajit Singh has also launched a new web portal. A new web portal was also launched for the implementation of the revised fund flow procedure under this MPLADS. The new revised guidelines for MPLAD and the web portal will come into effect from 1st of April 2023. Important. Now the question can be asked that from which date this new revised guidelines for MPLAD and the portal that was launched by Rao Indrajit Singh will be coming into effect. It will be from 1st of April 2023. What is the new aim of the guidelines? The aim is to expand the scope of this MPLAD scheme, and this will enable the Member of Parliaments to recommend development works as per the changing needs of the community. Alright, so mark this, it is your Rao Indrajit Singh who has launched these revised guidelines on Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, and here they will be suggesting the various development work for the community that need to be done with the changing times. And also a web portal, that is means a portal is a website that was launched for the same. Next is Indian Navy's IFCIOR signed an MOU with RCOC of Seychelles to enhance the maritime domain awareness. I repeat, Indian Navy's Information Fusion Center, Indian Ocean Region, that is IFCIOR, hosted the Indian Navy, has signed the Memorandum of Understanding with RCOC. So we can say that IFCIOR of Indian Navy, they have signed a Memorandum of Understanding with RCOC of Seychelles. What is RCOC? It is your Regional Coordination Operation Center. And these two organizations came together and they signed a memorandum of understanding. And this memorandum of understanding was basically to enhance the cooperation and between these two organizations of India, that is IFCIOR, and for Seychelles it is your RCOC, so that they can work together to enhance the safety and security of the maritime sector in the Indian Ocean region. I repeat, in order to enhance the safety and security in the Indian Ocean region, these two organizations came together and signed an MOU. Under this MOU, the main aim is to promote the collaboration between IFC and RCOC towards enhancing the maritime domain awareness, creating information sharing and expertise development. Also, this partnership will enable the centers to develop a common maritime understanding to counter the non-traditional maritime threats. And this will basically, what it is saying is that it will be working on safety, it will be working on creating various uh, drills, or this will be working toward the creating various other programs also. We coming up will be various other schemes so that the maritime sector is safe in the Indian Ocean region. And for that it is your India and Seychelles that have came together and signed an MOU. From Indian side it will be your IFCIOR, and from Seychelles it is your Regional Coordination Operation Center, RCOC. Next, what is BIS? First of all, tell me. BIS certification was, or you can say BIS established the BIS standardization chair professor, for which BIS has signed an MOU with which IIT and which institute. First of all, you need to understand what is this BIS standardization chair professor. See, when you are doing certain work now, it should be up to certain levels, it should be up to the mark. All right, and this BIS standardization chair professor initiative aims to institutionalize the relationship with the India's institute to ensure the active participation of academia in the standard formulation and make teaching of Indian standards an integral part of the curriculum. Here it will be done for the research and development teaching and training in the field of standardization and conformity assessment in India. Here the main focus areas, that means a particular level of standards will be set to which the education will be provided to students, and that is your BIS standardization chair. Here the main focus areas of this providing standard education to the students will be based on such as civil, electrical, mechanical, chemical, earthquake engineering, then your resources project, energy resources project, medical biotechnology, then your artificial intelligence, computer science, all right, infrastructure development. In these fields, your basic in these field basically education will be provided to the students at par with the standards. Also, this will promote excellence and leadership in teaching as well as research and development in various disciplines. This will strengthen the research and development projects, encouraging the involvement of young minds in the area of standardization. All right, also remember, if we talk about BIS only, so BIS has established this BIS standardization chair professor, for which BIS has signed an MOU with IIT Guwahati, IIT Gandhinagar and NIT Calicut. These are the three organizations to which BIS standardization chair was recently established. All right, so we can say BIS has signed an MOU with IIT Guwahati, IIT Gandhinagar and NIT Calicut for this BIS standardization chair professor. All right, if we talk about BIS, then tell me who is the Director General here? Pramod Kumar Tiwari. Where is the headquarter? It is in New Delhi. When was this established? It was established in 1987. All right, also remember Pramod Kumar Tiwari, who is the Director General of BIS. He also emphasized the importance to engage the startups and incubation centers at academic institutions to develop new standards and compliance with the existing ones. That means he too said that the startups are one of the best learning places for the education institute. That means when the students are growing up, if they are given the opportunity to interact with a startup, then they will be learning more about the entrepreneurship and the journey, because they will be having the live experience of it through these startups and incubation centers. So here you can see BIS signed an MOU with IIT Guwahati, IIT Gandhinagar and NIT Calicut for establishing the BIS standardization chair professor. Next, with which country has replaced India to become the world sixth largest stock market in the world? So remember, United Kingdom has overtaken India as the world's sixth biggest stock market with 3.11 trillion market cap. All right. So correct option is option 1. This data was released by whom? Bloomberg. According to data released by Bloomberg of UK, that Bloomberg UK became the sixth largest stock market or equity market in the world by surpassing India for the first time in almost 9 months. All right. So mark it. Next, here you can see UK has overtaken India as the world's sixth biggest stock market by replacing India with a total market cap of 3.11 trillion dollar. In this, India's stock market remained behind in the UK due to a weaker rupee and falling share prices of companies like Adani Group and allegation of stock manipulation and account fraud by US based short seller Hindenburg Research. Indian stock started declining from December 2022 and it is reached a peak of more than 10% as of February 2023. And if we talk about Adani stock, they have even came down by almost 70 to 80% for most of the companies such as Adani Green, Adani Ports, Adani Enterprise, or be it your Adani Transmission. Next, every 2 minutes a woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth. Data released by World Health Organization. So WHO recently released a report that was your trends in maternal mortality 2000 to 2020. I repeat, the name of the report is Trends in Maternal Mortality 2000 to 2020. This data was released by WHO and it stated that the maternal deaths nationally or regionally and globally from 2000 to 2020 was estimated that around 2,87,000 women died from a maternal cause in 2020, which is approximately 800 deaths every day and one every 2 minutes. So question can be asked, this data was released by whom? This data was released by World Health Organization. The report highlights the setbacks for women's health in recent year, and the rate of maternal deaths fell significantly between 2000 to 2015 but largely stagnated between 2016 to 2020 in all the regions of the world. The report was produced on the behalf of United Nations Maternal Mortality Estimation Interagency Group comprising of WHO, UNICEF, UNFPA, World Bank Group. Acha, remember that also, that who has been appointed as the new president? You tell me, new president of World Bank. He is an Indian, only Indian origin person has been appointed as the new president of World Bank by President of United States of America. Tell me his name also. Alright, so this report stated that every day almost 800 maternal births or women or girls are died due to maternal issues. So this is the data that was released by WHO in their report, that is trends in maternal mortality from 2000 to 2020. Next, here one more thing you can remember, that WHO, who is the Director General here? Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus. And where is the headquarter? It is in Geneva, Switzerland. Next is Asian Development Bank. They have recently given how much amount of support to India's development priorities. That means Asian Development Bank has recently pledged or given how much amount for India's infrastructure, social and green needs. So remember, a total of $25 billion has been given as a support to India's development priorities. Alright, and this amount will be provided for a period of 5 years. Alright, also Asian Development Bank stated its assistance to meet India's priority development needs in countries partnership strategy for India 2023 to 2027, that is for 5 years. Also, Asian Development Bank will fund India's infrastructure creation under PM Gati Shakti portal, that is a national master plan for multimodal connectivity. This will be in line with building future cities. All right, mobilizing domestic resource, that is for logistics from one location to another. All right, and in this region only India is working to enhance their business, also to enhance the connectivity so that two locations are easily connected and the movement of people between these two locations can also be accessible. All right, so remember, it was your Asian Development Bank that has provided a $25 billion loan to India so that India can work upon their infrastructure development, social structure, and your green needs, that is related to your green energy, that comprises of hydrogen uh, fuel, it comprises of your solar energy, it comprises of your wind energy, and various other, even your nuclear power projects also, because they are also a green sources of energy. All right, then if we talk about Asian Development Bank, remember Asian Development Bank has started operations in India in 1986. As of 31st of December 2022, Asian Development Bank has committed $52 billion in sovereign lending in India and $6 billion in non-sovereign lending and investment. Asian Development Bank is a non-sovereign lending and investment company where current India's portfolio comprises of 64 projects in India that is worth about $16 billion, that is in various sectors such as be it your transport, urban energy, human development, agriculture, finance or sector. Alright, so remember recently another 20 to $25 billion loan has been provided, or $25 billion loan has been provided by Asian Development Bank to India so that India can work upon the infrastructure needs, upon their social needs and their green needs. For if we talk about Asian Development Bank, where is the headquarter? Manila, Philippines. In 1966, it was established. President is Matsusugu Asakawa, and there are 68 member countries, or you can say 68 countries part of Asian Development Bank. Next, SBI has launched which application for cross-border transaction? For cross-border transactions, SBI has recently launched an application that is Bhim SBI Pay. Alright, it is your Bhim SBI Pay. So if we talk about it, remember State Bank of India launched a mobile application that is Bhim SBI Pay and integrated it with UPI Pay Now linkage. UPI Pay Now linkage, and if you know, UPI is for India, Pay Now is for Singapore, and this is for the cross-border payment we are talking about between India and Singapore. What is the main objective? That it will facilitate fund transfer from India to Singapore through registered mobile numbers and from Singapore to India using UPI. Also, if we talk about it, it is a linkage between fast payment systems of India and Singapore, that is linkage between UPI and PayNow, which will enable users of the two fast payment systems in either country to make convenient, safe, instant and cost-effective cross-border payments funds transfer using their respective mobile application. That means now the people who are in Singapore can easily use the UPI to make transactions similar that is happening in India. Alright, so UPI Pay Now linkage, UPI is for India and Pay Now is a feature similar to that of UPI of Singapore. Next is IIT Madras has recently partnered with GIC RE to develop urine based TB diagnosis. I repeat, IIT Madras of Chennai, Tamil Nadu, that has partnered with General Insurance Corporation of India, that is GIC RE, that is a public sector insurance company, and it is to develop a urine based tuberculosis diagnose or screening. That means in order to predict, in order to detect, diagnose, or in order to detect tuberculosis using the urine of that particular person, a new technology was developed by IIT Madras along with in partnership with General Insurance Corporation of India. This diagnosis will make testing faster and more affordable than the existing point of cure diagnostic kits that are available. The key beneficiaries of this project will be primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare centers behind the health departments in the state and the governments. Let's move on. But before this particular news, remember Car Dekho. Car Dekho recently signed on the Medulence. Medulence will be an ambulance. It is to provide emergency medical services. So Car Dekho, that is an online used car marketplace. They has onboarded Delhi-based Medulence, an ambulance service provider, on their platform to provide emergency medical services. Alright, now coming to this news, Ranjit Kohli, the president of Wipro, has resigned nearly after 3 decades. Alright, and remember, president of Ideas. What is this IDEA stands for? It is your integrated digital engineering and application services. So here you can see Ranjit Kohli, president of Ideas, that is integrated digital engineering and application services business of Wipro Limited, has resigned after nearly 3 decades career with the IT firm. As a president of Wipro's Ideas, he led a team of over 1 lakh employees. And Ranjit Kohli resides in New York, USA. He is a director of the Wipro US Foundation and an independent director of Technicolor Creative Studios. He is also a member of the Wipro Executive Board and the Wipro Executive Council. He has led the banking and financial services segment during his tenure at Wipro. Previously, he served as the president of Wipro's digital transformation business, which he incubated and scaled to and become one of the largest and most recognized business of Wipro. Alright, so if we talk about Wipro, who is the founder chairman? Azim H. Premji. Chief executive and managing director will be Thierry Delporte. Where is the headquarter? It is in Bangalore, Karnataka. When was this established? 1945. Moving on to next. Next we are talking about new DCGI of India. That is your new Drug Controller General of India. He will be Rajiv Raghuvanshi. Who has been appointed as the new DCGI of India? He is Rajiv Raghuvanshi. So ACC chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved the recommendation submitted by UPSC to appoint Dr. Rajiv Raghuvanshi as the new DCGI, that is your Director, New Drug Controller General of India, the head of Central Drug Standards Control Organization, and he will be assuming the post at the age of the supination of 28th of February 2025. That means till 2025 or till further orders, he will be having this particular charge of the new DCGI, that is Directorate New Drugs Controller General of India. He will be whom? Dr. Rajiv Raghuvanshi. The appointment is made at level 14 of the pay matrix on a short-term contract basis. Next is Tokamak Energy built world's first super magnets for fusion powered plant testing. I repeat, recently, if we talk about it, so UK based Tokamak Energy Limited, a fusion power research company, has built the world's first set of new generation high temperature superconducting magnets to be assembled and tested in a fusion power plant relevant scenarios. These strong magnetic fields are required to contain and manage the extremely hot positively charged hydrogen fuel, which becomes a plasma several times hotter than the sun to produce clean, suitable, sustainable energy. Alright, so remember it is your Tokamak Energy that has built the world's first super magnets to fusion power plant testing, and this Tokamak Energy, it is a UK based company. If we talk about Tokamak Energy Limited, who is the chairman here? Dr. Chris Martin. Headquarter is in UK and it was established in 2009. Next is UP Finance Minister Suresh Kumar Khanna tabled 6.9 lakh crore budget for the fiscal year 23-24. So remember, who is the Finance Minister of UP? Suresh Kumar Khanna. He presented a 6.9 lakh crore budget for the fiscal year 23-24 in the UP Assembly, and the main focus here will be agriculture, education, alright, and various state schemes. So this will be the main focus for the budget for the UP that was recently presented for 6.9 lakh crore rupees. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath noted that the 50% subsidy in electricity for irrigation for the farmers will be increased to 100% in a systematic way in the future. Also, with an investment of 10 lakh crore, the government aims to create around 20,000 jobs in the next 5 years under the UP tourism policy. Alright, important points, take a note of it. And how much amount budget was presented? 6.9 lakh crore rupees budget was presented in the fiscal year 23-24. It was presented by Suresh Kumar Khanna, who is the finance minister of UP, Uttar Pradesh. And if we talk about UP, Jewar Airport is here. Sports City is here in UP. Then recently, if we talk about UP Global Investor Summit will be held here, was held here to attract investment from all around the world. Next is Indian Railways completed electrification of entire broad gauge rail line in Uttar Pradesh. Important news, friends, take a note that Indian Railways has completed the electrification of entire broad gauge rail line. In which state? It will be in Uttar Pradesh. Direct question here you have to remember from this. Alright, so these were your important current affairs, friend. Now let's go for a quick revision. Rao Inderjit Singh, Minister of State of MOSPI, has released revised guidelines on MPLADS for 2023. Indian Navy's IFCIOR has signed an MOU with RCOC of Seychelles to enhance the maritime domain awareness in the Indian Ocean region. BIS signed an MOU with IIT Guwahati, IIT Gandhinagar, and NIT Calicut for establishing the BIS standardization chair professor. Then UK overtakes India to become the sixth biggest stock market with $3.11 trillion market cap. Every 2 minutes a woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth as per WHO. Asian Development Bank has proposed up to $25 billion support to India's development priorities. India's under UPI Pay Now, UPI of India Pay Now for Singapore. Alright, under this, SBI has launched a mobile application that is Bheem SBI Pay, and Axis Bank launches a cross-border transaction also. IIT Madras has partnered with GIC to redevelop the urine-based test for the tuberculosis. Next, Singapore's RBB Ship Catering became the first ship leasing operator at IFSC in GIFT City, that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. DPIIT here the FDI equity flow declined 15% to $36.75 billion from the time period April to December in fiscal year 23. ICOMM ties up with UAE's Caracal for co-manufacturing of small arms in India. This will come under Make in India. Then Car Dekho, they have signed on Medulence. Medulence is basically to provide emergency medical services here. And that is your Car Dekho company, that is an second-hand used cars or used car online platform. Then Ranjit Kohli, the president of Wipro's Ideas, has recently resigned. Rajiv Raghuvanshi was appointed as the new DCGI of India. CCI has approved the acquisition of 100% of issued and outstanding share capital and sole control of VGP Holdings LLC by Gateway. Tokamak Energy built the world's first super magnet for fusion power plant testing. UP Finance Minister Suresh Kumar Khanna has tabled 6.9 lakh crore rupee budget for fiscal year 23-24. Indian Railways completed the electrification of the entire broad gauge rail line in Uttar Pradesh. So these were your important current affairs for today. Now let's move to the revision part. First is NSE has listed green bonds issued by Indore Municipal Corporation, and it is the first time that were listed by NSE. Next, who became the 80th chess grandmaster of India? He will be NR Vignesh. He is from Tamil Nadu. Next is your World Interfaith Harmony Week. It is observed on between 1st to 7th of February. I repeat, World Interfaith Harmony Week. It is from 1st to 7th of February. Alright. And you can say the mantra or the theme for the same is love of God, love of neighbor. Next is World Cancer Day. We observe this on 4th of February. The theme that you need to remember here for the World Cancer Day from 2022 to 2024 is Close the Care Gap. And the campaign theme for the World Cancer Day for 2023 is Close the Care Gap, based on it only and furthering it, that is uniting our voices and taking action. Next, a joint venture between India and we can say between ISRO and NASA. It is your NISAR, that is your NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar, and it will be launched in 2024. Next, Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy declared Visakhapatnam as their new capital of Andhra Pradesh. Next, India UK Achievers Honours 2023 former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh with the Lifetime Achievement Honour for his work towards politics and economics, alright, during his term period as the former Prime Minister of India. So remember, former Prime Minister of India Dr. Manmohan Singh was honoured with the Lifetime Achievement Honours in UK. Next, we are talking about Shakri Prahar. This Shakri Prahar was exercise conducted by Indian Army and it was conducted in North Bengal. And then remember, Indian Air Force exercised the Purvi Akash that was held in the northeastern region. So Shakri Prahar, this exercise was held in North Bengal by Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force conducted exercise Purvi Akash that was held in the northeastern region. So that's all for the day for revision. Now it's time for your homework. First, what is the name of the indigenous data link communication developed by Indian Navy? Second, as per the Global Labour Resilience Index 2023, labor market resilience is highest in which region? Third, Amrutha Nagarothna scheme is implemented in which state? So these are your 3 homework questions. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.